It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying in to Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 now. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finding Collins. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Stroud now on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. And that punt reaches 50 yards. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Up the middle, Vaughn. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Play made that time by Danico Autry. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. He gets loose down the right side. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. 1st down, here's Dak. Pass complete to Campbell. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They'll run here with Elliott. Is in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Digs there to bring it in. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 11. He's on the move. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Damone Clark. Well, he didn't like what he saw from the pocket, Brock, so he kicked it outright. Coverage did a great job, though, never letting up, and they were there to pick him off.
Yeah, as a QB, you're just trying to buy a little time, break that defense down. But you know how you could tell a well-coached defense? When that QB rolls right, the coverage rolls right with him, flows right with him. So whether he threw it from the pocket or near the sideline in that case, I think we were in store for a similar result.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Running the counter, Elliott. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
On the return, here comes Tank Dell. Return's looking good so far. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Here's 2nd and 7. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. It's a 2-score game early. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And now it's 2nd down. Back to throw, Stroud. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Texans will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Rolling left, buying some time. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. This is complete to Schultz. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Keeping it with Mixon. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
3rd down, Mixon gets it. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A pickup of 2, and that run doesn't get it for them either. It's 4th and 2. Stroud. Collins there to grab it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
First down, Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Escapes out to the left. He's got a gain of 6 there. Kalen Carson with the tackle.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here's 2nd and 14. Schultz with the catch. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Here's Stroud now. Throw caught by his running back. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Pierce will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Throwing is Stroud. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Eric Kendricks.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Vaughn running dead ahead. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
The give here on second. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. The defense takes its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. He's going deep this time. They connect on the deep shot. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Brought in inside the 20. And he's out a yard or two shy of the 15. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Another throw for Prescott. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. Aubrey Good on the point after. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Here's a return from the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 13. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Yeah, keep it up, keep it up.
They've got first down from the 31. Dak off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. And they get to him again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down. From his own end zone on 3rd and long. Trying to connect with Lamb, but it's intercepted. Taken away by the rookie from USC. And the Texans have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Backed up on their own goal line, Brock. A bit surprising to me that they decided to throw for it there.
Yeah, I think where they were at certainly played a role in that eventual interception. You know, coaches will say, play fast but never in a hurry. That sure felt hurried all the way along, and it led to that turnover.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Well, this will actively age a coach on the sidelines. Wrinkles and gray hair, all of it. All the planning, a great play, and careful execution led to that. And it was dropped to the turf.
The throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's brought down for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. To throw, Prescott. That's caught. Here's Deuce Vaughn. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Brought in by Elliott. Escapes a defender. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Elliott straight ahead. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They'll run now on 2nd down. He finds space for a few yards that time. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it's going to be Texans football. On play action, here's Stroud. Caught, nice gain left side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Eric Kendricks. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Broke through the tackle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Trying the right side. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Offense to the line for second down. It's taken in by Lamb. He breaks the tackle. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's runs like that, by fullbacks like that, Kate, where I miss Ironhead Hayward. Not only one of the great nicknames in football, but that dude got the job done in so many of these situations.
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Connects on the crosser. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal. Prescott set to pass. Vaughn there to grab it. And in for the Dallas touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys make it a 24-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pass caught by Mixon. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Working quickly here. First down from the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Texans making the scoreboard look a touch better. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. Not sure he knew he went out of bounds before he made a play on that ball, Brock, but he was the first to touch it coming back in, and that's going to get the penalty. Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Sending a tight end in motion left. They'll run the counter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll run here following the penalty. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
All right, here we go. Second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Now here's Prescott. Able to find Peoples-Jones here. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys approaching win number 7 on the year. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds a seam down the middle. At the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Nico Collins with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Down 2 scores, and with 2 timeouts left, this onside recovery is a must-get for them. Oh, the Texans are confident they have it, and they do! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Trying an inside give to Elliott. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Juke the defender. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. With the win all set, Cowboys in victory formation, and they take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington.